There. Good evening. Welcome. You're probably wondering why I've called you here, and you'll be delighted to know that it is not because I've gotten bad reports. It is because I've grown to rather trust you, and I think I'm going to have you help me with my to-do list. So I will demonstrate how I do those things, and you will assist me with certain items in the future. What do you say to this task? Good. I wasn't really going to take no for an answer. Well, let us begin here, okay? So I have my desk in my evil office. You haven't been here before, have you? Well, you were usually in the other room, so only my trusted advisors and key players get to be here. And you have been doing well. Okay. Still room for improvement, of course. I do see that you have not quite gotten over the whole baked goods thing. Well, I'm sure you are working on it. It might be best if perhaps you just didn't keep sugar and flour and items of that nature within your home. Oh, that's right, you're here. Well, how about you're forbidden from the kitchens? Good. Well, back to more important matters. This lovely to-do list. Yes, I have penned it myself. No, all on my lonesome. I only trust a certain few. And you might consider yourself lucky. Well, let's take a look. Evil to do. Item number 1. Organize the evil stationery. I'm sure you can tell my desk is a little bit of a mess, and well, I don't like things messy. So I will show you how this is done, and just know that it will become messy again when I get into one of my rages. So when that happens, because it will happen again, I want you to be the one to perform this task for me. Do you understand? Good. Very, very good. Okay, now that we are understanding ourselves, next you will sort my evil feathers. Oh yes, perfect for my favorite kind of torture. I keep them readily available at all times, so should you fail me, do you understand? Good. Very, very good. Next, I will clean my evil pen and my evil knuckle wrapping device, also good for torture. And then I will write my evil decrees, number 4. That one's my favorite. After that, I will practice my evil and stern stares, as well as my evil hand gestures. You will provide me with feedback, and I'm here to tell you I only want one kind of feedback. Are you understanding? Good. And lastly, I shall practice my evil laugh. It could use with a little work. Good. Now just sit tight. I will demonstrate these items and you can perform them at a later time. Okay. Well, place that over there and let's see, we have in case you didn't hear me, got this? So we have the evil to-do list there. I'm going to just post this for you. You can take this with you. It rarely changes, but do know that it is subject to change. On my whim. Do you understand? Good, very good. I do like how much you have improved. You're becoming a real asset to the team. Very much so. Good. I think if you'll just read down the items, you'll find that every little thing is in order. Because you see, I like things to be in order. There we are. So let's see. We'll clean that later. Just shuffle all these feathers around. What was my fit about? Oh, my fit was about my breakfast. They dared to serve me fried eggs, but they were only slightly warm. Almost punishable by death, but I was feeling particularly generous this morning. As I'm sure you know, I am a very generous queen. Yes, everybody thinks I'm so unreasonable, but I'll have you know that I am quite reasonable, and I think you have benefited very much from my kind nature. I don't like saying that word. There. Well, let's see, we got papers here. No, I really don't like to rush things. I feel if you rush things like this, it's going to get you in trouble. This is my calm down ritual. Prevents me from too much murder, you know. Well, you can't do that to everyone. You'll have no one left to follow your orders. Absolutely. I have to keep my rages to myself, for the most part. There we are. We're coming to the end now. Oh yes, I hadn't taken too many papers out at the time I was raging, but that's okay. A little less for us to clean up. These are nice rectangular pieces. I almost flew into another fit. Well, just scoot them into a pile. I like it when the piles are very even and stacked neatly on the left side of my desk. Do you understand? Good. This will be your job, to stack them here. Do you have any questions? How often does this happen? At least once a day. Usually after some sort of meal or before. I often find myself rather angry when I'm hungry. Well, being evil queen, I can take that out on others. There. Well, there. Just in a nice little pile, all to itself. There, so now the evil stationery has been sorted and we'll move on to the feathers, okay? So you'll find several different kinds of feathers. They can be used for torture or they can be also used for pins. Yes, there's just something very fun about that sort of thing. So, let's see, we'll have 1. And 2. Let's see, that's going to be 3. I don't know, there's quite a lot of these, but I like them. I find them very nice and relaxing. Well, there's another, so number 5 I believe, and we have 6. This one's a little bit smaller, but that's alright, it still works just fine. Just fine. Well, I do find that you have to practice often. There we are. You have done well. We almost have a nice pile of these feathers. Yes, very good. Let's see, we only have one of these. It's one of my favorites. You can see why. Just get a lot of extra with this one. Yes, so we'll put that there. And then of course, my all-time favorite, crow feathers. Yes, these come from my pet. He sheds them now and then. And they're sturdy and they're beautiful. Look at them. So beautiful. Yes. Do you have any questions so far? No, okay. That's quite alright. No worries. We'll put them in their own little pile there. There's quite a few of these, as they are my favorite. There we are. A nice, tidy pile of feathers. Those will be placed on the right side of my desk. Alright? Are you listening? Good. Right. Item number 3. Cleaning my evil pen, my special evil pen, you see? You see, I love this pen. Red, black. You just can't go wrong with such exquisite colors. However, I couldn't find my knuckle wrapping device, so lucky for you. So I like to just inspect, just to see if there's anything that really needs to be ship-shape about it. It will get a little exercise on the next task. Very much in shape, and then make sure the nib is good. Next, we'll take some ink. Alright, now my favorite task. Do you know what it is? Ah, yes. Writing my evil decrees. I'm sure you've seen them. They come out once a month. So, I will write these, and next time I will just dictate them to you, and you will write them down. I demand that you have legible handwriting. I want to make sure that everyone knows what these are. Okay. Evil decree number 1. Raise taxes. This will be my 5th month in a row. Wonderful. Well, where else are they gonna go? There's not another kingdom for miles. And miles and miles. Number 2. 1, 2. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to drop Legos at the side of everyone's bed. So when they wake in the morning, they'll step on them. This will be the job of the mischief makers, of course. That's I particularly like that one. Number 3. We will replace all regular soda with diet. Yeah. Number 4. I particularly like this one as well. We will pet each kitty or puppy in the entire kingdom in the wrong direction so that their hair stands up uncomfortably. There. And lastly, every person in the kingdom is required to give 1 public speech per month. There. It will be your task in particular to make sure that these are being followed, okay? Good. Just gonna put that to the side for you. Let's see. Next we have practicing my stone stares and evil hand gestures. Of course. Yes. Just tell me if this really puts the bear in you. I like to call this one disappointment. And I like to call this one anger. Well, we'll just say that those were amazing, because they always are. Always. Do you understand? Good. And that is the only feedback that I want to hear. Good. And the last, I think, would be practicing my evil laugh. Too funny. You've heard that one a lot, haven't you? You've been in for disciplinary action more than almost any other. You know, I do think it's so good that I'm done practicing. Yeah. Well, I think that might be enough for now. And the desk is looking good, but this will be your job next time. So I might call you at any time, because I can fly into a rage pretty much at any moment. Alright. Well, seeing as though you are not being disciplined, you may leave. Goodbye, and sleep tight.